Hello everyone, this is Joshua, aka Tsubaki, and I will be teaching you the Japanese language. Now this seems like a long endeavor, and it is, but you know the saying, the journey of 10,000 miles begins with the first step. So, we are going to learn the Japanese language. Now, first of all, I want to tell everyone that we will be going with this curriculum from the textbook Genki. It has gotten my attention that this is the textbook that all the colleges use, and I guess we'll kind of follow the curriculum. Although I have to say that I'm not particularly fond of how this book teaches Japanese. So if you're a student and you are using this textbook, um, well, of course, I'm not telling you that you shouldn't trust it. Obviously, it's just that I don't know. Some things could be better explained. And so while I will follow the curriculum for this book, I will try to explain everything myself, and I hope we'll have fun. So next thing is, well, I guess I'll just have to introduce Japanese, and so the writing system. The writing system, yes, we have a writing system, and it's called hiragana. Ah, yes. Japanese syllabary consists of 46 syllables. As you can see on the left-hand side I have here, I can zoom out. Um, I'll leave a link down below so you can download this PDF. And it's basically, yeah, 46 syllables that make up the Japanese quote-unquote alphabet. Each letter, quote-unquote, represents one syllable, one full syllable. So starting from the top left here, it's a, I, u, e, o, and then ka, ki, ku, ke, ko, and then sa, shi, su, se, so. So yeah, that's pretty much how Japanese is structured pronunciation-wise. We won't go over too much about pronunciation for now, but you will have to remember all of these syllables, all of these symbols. And besides this hiragana, there's actually another system of writing, which is the same thing, called katakana. And katakana is the same thing, except it's different symbols. Now you may be asking, why oh why do I have to learn two sets of the same sounds? Well, hold up and I'll tell you, and that is because we use this set to we mostly use this set to represent foreign loanwords. For example, America is America, and that would be the a here, the me over here, and then li down here, and then ka over here. So we use the katakana syllabary when we are dealing with foreign loanwords. So those are words borrowed from a foreign country. And when we use traditional Japanese vocabulary, we'll most likely use hiragana. And that's what you see here. So I will stress that these 46 syllables are the most important, and you must learn these. And I would advise you to learn it immediately. Also, notice over here I have two grayed out syllables between the wa and the o, and these two are obsolete. So you do not need to learn these two. So those are not part of the 46. I just left them there as a historical reference. You don't need to know them. Well, now you may be kind of scared of how to learn 46, but never fear, because back in the days we had flashcards, but now in the information age we have programs. And here's a program called Kana memo, written by a guy named Rodrigo Brasmontero. I'm sorry, I don't know that language. But anyways, this program is very, very useful. So let me show you. I'm going to make a user, and bam, look at that. So it's going to present me with a symbol, a syllable in Japanese, and I have to type it in Romaji. And that's basically, Romaji is romanization, is the romanization of Japanese syllables. So for this syllable, it's pronounced e, and you can see it over here, e. And I have the romanization Romaji right here. A, I, U, E, O. It's A, I, U, E, O. And so for e, it's E. So I'll just type E and then hit enter. I'll be like, correct. Now see this one, this is A, obviously. Over here, A, and just type A, enter. Very easy. So it'll start with the first 5. Then once you're done with the first 5, you can move on to the next rows. For those of you who have already learned a lot of them, you can set the level to higher. So if I set hiragana all the way to the end, then it will randomly pick hiragana from all 46 symbols. So if I do that, I, and then this is ne, and then this is e again, and this is shu. Okay, we have to talk about this. So these two, these compounded syllables basically are these. They're made by attaching a small ya, yu, or yo over here, ya, yu, yo, to the end of one of the syllables that belong in the I column here. I, ki, shi, chi, ni, hi, mi, ri. So all of these, except for I, can have ya, yu, yo attached at the end of it. A small version. Notice that this ya is smaller than this ya. So this one is pronounced kya, not kiya. It's not kiya, but it's kya. So it's kind of slurred together. So same with this. Kyu, kyo, and then this one is sha, shu, sho. I have the romanization on bottom to help you with your pronunciation. But again, don't worry too much about pronunciation. I just want you to remember these symbols. Besides these compounded ones, we also have the symbols with diacritical marks to the next of it. So this one is ka, as you can see over here, except that it has 2 dots to the right of it. So ka becomes ga, and ki becomes gi, ku becomes gu, ke becomes ge, and ko becomes go. Ga, gi, gu, ge, go. Okay? And then za, ji, zu, ze, zo, da, ji, zu, de, do. And you can see these bolded ones are ones that don't conform to the pattern you see in the romanization. So just follow the letters, I guess. So za, ji, zu, ze, zo, da, ji, zu, de, do. It's really the same thing. It's just the way you pronounce it. It's the mouth movements are pretty much the same, except when you're forced to say them, it comes out differently. So just don't force yourself. Don't go za, zi, zu, ze, zo, because that just doesn't work. It's za, ji, zu, ze, za, ji. Za, ji, zu, ze, zo, and then da, ji, zu, de, do. Okay? Over here, the ba, bi, bu, be, bo. And it was from ha, hi, hu, he, ho, and now it's ba, bi, bu, be, bo. Also, this hu is soft. It's not hu, it's hu. Okay, and this last row here has this circle. This circle, you see, these are the same symbols, except this one has two dots and this one has a circle. The circle turns it into a P sound. So now it's pa, pi, pu, pe, po. And you'll learn all this if you go over here and just type everything in. So even for the ones that have diacritical marks, you can still attach a small ya at the end. So the one on the left is B, and this is a small ya. So I'm going to type bya, B-Y-A, enter. And that's how you do it. So ta, na. So if I get something wrong, for example, this is chu, chu. So it's supposed to be C-H-U. But let's say I type something, let's say I'm wrong and I type Q. Then it'll say wrong. This is Q. And then it'll tell me some hints and I'll be like, oh, okay, chew. But every time you get something wrong, you will have to review it. It'll keep coming back to make sure that you have reinforced your memory of it. So this is a really, really good tool for you to learn all the kana. You can enable katakana, so katakana will be mixed in and you can learn all of them. And that will be your homework. That is it. That is what we are going to do. We are going to learn all of the symbols. And trust me, it's not really that hard. If you just take some time, sit down for an hour, just type, 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 you will get all of them. I promise you. So learn all the kana. Kana refers to both the hiragana and the katakana. But I stress learning just this left column, this box, 46, is good enough for now. So please learn it. And again, we will follow the curriculum from the Genki book, this book. And yeah, well, I'll see you next time. Good luck.